Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Number 57 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
In now, John Jay, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Guerrero has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So striding forward now, Yoan Moncada. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. A 0 in the White Sox half of the first. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Lucas Giolito gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now in the box, Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Davis, an Arkansas native. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready now for the White Sox, Wellington Castillo. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Smoke is over to take a look. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Batting fifth.
And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 3. Here it comes. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's
Batting
5
fifth.
batters faced,
The
4
left fielder.
strikeouts. That's going to be a
Oscar.
tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Now the 1-0. is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, number 38. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, number 20, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The 2-2 one more time. Popped straight up. Number 8 over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Ryan Cordell.
Now batting, Ryan Cordell. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now is John Jay.
John.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Carlos.
Stepping into the box, Yomer Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Jay is off at first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside. That's the ball.
Fastball well outside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the 3rd out. So the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Here's Randall Grichuk. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and no one will track it down. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Now at the plate, number 8. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 1, the Jays nothing. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 74.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping up now, Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
0-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wellington Castillo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Wellington Castillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
No balls and a strike to count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, number 38. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Now a drive out to left center field. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
And now time is called
Number
here as their
20.
pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 20 is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Digging in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bichette is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The White Sox lead it 4-0. Settling in now, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On the ground to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 27.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 70.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan
Leading
Moncada.
off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis moves over, makes the play, 1 away. The relay. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wellington Castillo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. Davis ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Into the box now, number 38. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 5-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The designated hitter.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 3-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cordell on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, number 20, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Now to the plate, Ryan Cordell. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, John Jay.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jay. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Cordell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Three and 0 now. Yolmer Sanchez is on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3 and 0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Davis racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter.
Into the box,
Number
Eloy
74.
Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the White Sox 8, the Jays nothing. Into the box, Reese McGuire
Leading
comes
off
into
for
this
the
at
Jays,
bat 0 for 1 in the ball
catcher.
game.
This one
Number
doesn't
10.
look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. McGuire, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Number 20 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to
Number 8.
take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So digging in now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. Of their hits, 5 have come with runners in scoring position. So coming up with timely hits has been a huge part of their success here, guys.
All right,
please.
thanks, Heidi. Sam
Now
Gaviglio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better
Number
results
43.
than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gaviglio.
Digging in to try it
Leading
again,
off for the
Jose
White Sox,
Abreu.
the first
Lifetime
baseman.
versus this
Jose
pitcher. 2 hits in 7
Abreu.
tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out to left center. Bichette takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 38.
Ready for another chance. Number 38. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead holds at 8-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to send him packing again. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 27.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this will be fouled away. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Digging in now, number 20. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air out to center field. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, John Jay. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runners on first with 1 down. Soft liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Carlos Sanchez.
Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. His career numbers in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-0. Right on the inside black, taken for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit back up the middle, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin
Smoke. In now, Justin Smoke. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready for another shot now. Teoscar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still. shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box now, number 38.
Nope.
Ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, number 20.
Digging in, number 20. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job
Now
by the
batting,
batter right
the
there.
center
Just
fielder,
misses the first one,
Ryan
makes the adjustment,
Cordell.
stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Tim
Your
Mesa
attention, please.
enters now in a mop-up
Now
role
pitching
as he'll
for
try
the
to
Blue
keep the
Jays.
deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Standing in now, Ryan Cordell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the 1-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, oh boy,
Now batting,
that's a
right
tough one
fielder,
for the pitcher.
John
He's definitely wondering,
Jay.
where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Jay. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Not too often you see an
Up
at-bat
next for
go from
Chicago.
3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there.
Okay.
Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the White Sox 10, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Reese McGuire starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Aaron Bummer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. McGuire aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, number 8. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Three-two pitch. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the nine-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Cordell going back on it at the track. He gets there, but he missed it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, bases loaded. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lucas Giolito wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Number 57 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.